Hello everyone. So today I want to talk to you about how to make your girl trust you again after you broke that trust. I don't know what you did. You know better than I do. Maybe you cheated, maybe you lied and she found out. Maybe another girl called your lady to put stuff in her head. Probably you're still talking to that girl, who knows? But she doesn't trust you right now. So I'm going to separate this video into two parts. Okay, part one is going to be pretty much how to deal with this lady that actually play games that don't know her value and that you know you need to play games back so you can get her to trust you again. And part two is going to be for women that actually know their value, okay, know their stuff, and won't take any crap or excuses. Okay, so let's start with number one. That's the most important piece of information I'm going to give you because most women play games and you guys deal with these women all the time. You cheated on her, she's not trusting you anymore, and you lied and she found out and she's done with you. She don't want to deal with you anymore or she's just trying to break up with you. What you need to do is do not care. I don't know, it might sound strange, but trying to talk to her to make sense out of that. I don't know if there's any sense in you cheating, but trying to make her understand why that actually happened, okay, or whatever the case might be. That is not going to work. Do not try to talk your way out of this and try to, make her trust you again. It's not going to work with her. You have to play games. So what you need to do is show that you don't care. Honestly, you do care. You can try that in the first place when she catches you, right? You can apologize. But if she says, okay, we are done, I want to break up, be cool, be super cool. Say to her, okay, dear, I understand your pain and you are out, right? So while you're out, you do not call her, you do not text her because anything you're going to do towards her, she's going to feel like you begging her to take you back, okay? And you got to act like you do not care. You want her to think you are cool without her and you don't want her back. That's going to drive her extra crazy, okay? Hear me out on this. Because if you start texting her, calling her, baby, I miss you, please come back, she is going to think, yes, this guy has no options. And this might sound a little bit crazy for women to think that, oh, because you want her, that means you don't have options. And that's how she's going to take it. And if you do all of that, she's going to think you don't have any options. You just want to be with her because I guess that's the best thing you can get. So does she want you because you don't have any option? And she thinks she can, do better than this, right? She's going to start fluffing herself and thinking that she's better than you. Because at this point, in her eyes, you are begging. At this point, you have no option than to beg. So don't do it. And if you continue to pursue her, to push her to get her back, she's not going to be interested in you. What you need to do is to act like everything is all right. I understand you are out, right? I understand you are just out. Don't be scared of her not coming back because she will definitely come. She will eventually come. Your man is going to say, wait, so he cheated on me. He's not even trying to get back with me. Why? Does he have other options? Does he have other girls? Is he trying to be with that girl she cheated on me with? She's going to start asking herself a bunch of questions, and truly, her leaving you is the logical or more of the rational answer. I'm speaking facts at this point, okay? And usually women are emotional, and once the logic part where the where she said no, you cheated and she's out goes away, the emotional part is, going to start taking all over her brain. And all of a sudden, she says, I have to go talk to him. Maybe I did something wrong, and that's why you did that. Okay. She's going to start thinking it is her fault, and now she wants you back. I know it doesn't sit well with you at this point, but I'm speaking from experience. Now, let's talk about my friend since we are not talking about me. All right. I had a lady friend. The dude cheated on her. Okay. The girl, lost interest, and then the guy understood and he moved on. Well, about 2 to 3 weeks later, she calls and she's like, Sark, I really want to call him. And I asked her, has he been calling you? Has he been checking up on you? Has he been trying to fix things up? And the lady said, no, she hasn't heard from him. So why do you want to text him? Why do you want to, call and check up on him? Why do you want to get back at him? And she was right. She doesn't know why. And she think maybe she wasn't the best girlfriend. And that sounded crazy to me. Because she was thinking she had a brain at some point. And then now she's starting to miss him, right? She's starting to wonder what you are doing. She's starting to wonder if you replaced her, right? She's emotional and now she wants you back. But hey, what I could only tell her is that do what you want to do if you feel you want to be with the cheater and that was your fault that he cheated, right? Well, you can go ahead for it, right? But I'm telling you, once women have these emotions overtaking their brain, there is no turning back. You got her, right? Once she tries to get back, that is when you have to play two and make it hard for her to get back with you. Make it seems like that is the last time you are taking her back, all right? You have to act like you are in power. And I'm telling you, you acting like that, you know, being a little arrogant is going to make her feel she was wrong for leaving you. But now she's going to make sure she treats you better, okay? And she's going to make sure you don't go anywhere. So I guess it's a win-win situation, right? I am not here to recommend any playing of games, but if you are with a woman that play games and you cheated and maybe it was really a mistake, all right, and not something that you do on a regular and you still want her back, that is the way to go to get her back, right? And you showing her too much attention is not going to work, okay? You talking to her is not going to work. It is just going to push her further away and thinking that you are lame and you don't have any lady, and all of that. Even if it is not true, that is how she is going to take it, right? Again, like I preach all the time, know your woman, know the type of woman you are dealing with. Because if you want to deal with all this stuff that I just said with a woman that knows her value, that wouldn't work, okay? Because she doesn't play games. She would like to say you cheated on her and you don't even try to get back with her, right? She is done. Now let's talk about the woman that actually knows her value, okay? She's not gonna put up with your behavior. You are cheating, and that's gonna be a little hard to get back with her. She might still side with you and say we are going to work on it. But even the working on it is going to take you a lot of work, okay, and a lot of patience. And for her to trust you again, you are going to have to do a lot of work. So just know that you have to be ready to serve. I mean, to be ready to do whatever she tells you or she wants from you in order for her to feel comfortable again and for her to trust you again. And with this, we have a little leverage. So for the girl that knows what's up, right? You are going to have to follow these steps I'm about to outline. So tip number one, you have to take responsibility and own what you did. Okay. Not just be like, yes, so what? No, 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 no. You have to show some remorse and say you were wrong for doing this and that won't happen again, right? You can try to explain the situation a little bit. Don't use this excuse. For example, well, I did this because you were neglecting me, so that's why I did what I did. No, because then you mean every time you are going to be neglected or feel neglected, you are going to do the same stuff again. That is not going to work. So just own it up and take responsibility for what you have done. Accept it and just say, I messed up. Because when you explain it or find excuses for your action, it sort of diminishes your action and your responsibilities, right? Tip number two, apologize. That is a given she will take. So let go of your ego and try and apologize to solve it all, right? Tip number three is to be patient. All right. I think trust is going to take some time to rebuild. So you have to be patient. You can't just say to her, it has been 2 months and so you've been acting really good, doing everything she wants from you, but she still doesn't trust you. No, you messed up. So for the trust to come back, it might take some time depending on the girl. Some girls, you might never get it back, but she'll still be with you. It's going to go and the trust will come back little by little. Maybe not all the way because you have done it before, okay? But you cannot be impatient. You have to, give her some time, all right? Tip number four, prove yourself to her. I know this doesn't, sound too good to you guys. I know, but you messed up. So you have to do what you have to do. So if you are going to, be somewhere at a certain time, please and please again be there. If you say you might do something, just do it, right? If you say you are going to call her later, just make sure you place that call because everything you say you are going to do and you don't do it, she is going to see and say, I said it, I can't trust you. Even if it has nothing to do with cheating or anything at this point, that overall shows your character. All right. So if you say you are going to do something, just do it. And again, that goes for everybody, not just the women. Because with me, if you say you are going to do something and you don't do it, it speaks direct to me exactly who you are. Okay. Because I want somebody that's reliable and somebody that don't, just talk and don't do what they say they will do. All right. So tip number five, don't mess up when she asks to see your phone, your email, your WhatsApp, your DMs. Okay. If you are reluctant or if you are very defensive when she asks you that, she's going to see a second red flag because you've already messed up, right? and say that there's something going on, you have to be willing to be clean. Because at this point, she thinks that she has the right to ask you for whatever she wants. And once you say no, she's going to think that you are still cheating again, right? Maybe you are not. You're not even cheating. You just want to have some privacy. But at this point, you know your privacy has been compromised, all right? You need to give her whatever she wants, whatever she asks for, because that is going to build that trust back, okay? So if you are denying her about giving out your phone, she's going to feel like, okay, no, there's a problem. You are still cheating, and she's done. So don't do that. Just try to be as clean as possible, right? Tip number 6, meet your girlfriend's needs if she tells you. Okay, so same with the phone. She wants to see your phone, right? Show it to her, show your phone to her. So you have to make her feel that you are not doing anything wrong, right? You are not hiding anything from her. So talk to her. If you see that she's concerned about something, even before she asks, try and, get close to her, get to know what's wrong, what she's worried about, and try to settle that situation amicably, right? So again, let's say you send something on your phone, okay, where she's about to be questioning you and stuff, just show it to her. Hopefully you are not doing anything bad, and that will keep the worries and other stuffs out of the way. All right, you got to do whatever she needs. That's what I'm pointing at. Again, you really have to understand or make her feel you understand what she's feeling, right? You understand what she's going through. You betrayed her trust. All right. She's heard at this point, and you cannot all of a sudden say that you've already done too much or what you did wasn't bad. No, you have to genuinely understand that she's hurt, and that now maybe she feels insecure because of what you've done, right? So you have to let her know that you are prepared to change, all right, and you are ready for it, and you are ready to do anything. You are ready to go the extra mile just for her, okay? Tip number 7, at this point you have to commit to a clear communication. Yes, maybe she's going to text you more, maybe she's going to call you more, because she's got to seek where you are, okay, where you are at, who you are talking to, with who you are talking to, right? She might be a little more annoying, but you brought this up upon yourself. Sorry to say, you couldn't cover your tracks, and it's exploded. So you have to deal with it. Be honest. Okay. Don't start lying because she's going to catch you again. Okay. And know the outcome of that, right? It will jeopardize everything you are trying to rebuild. Tip number 9, give her some space, because maybe she needs a little time for herself, right? Give her that time. I'm not saying that you have to ghost her or anything, right? You can check up on her, you can text her here and there. But if she tells you she needs some space, give her, okay, a little, but not too much. Okay, don't disappear and ghost her. That's what I'm saying. But I have to give her some time. Number 10 is try and dig deep about why you cheated. So with this, I feel you can talk to her about the reason why maybe you cheated. And the real reason is not going to be that she neglected you. That is not the real reason. No. Or that you thought she cheated. That is why you also cheated on her. No. But there is something deep down inside of you that makes you feel that people will cheat, right? A reason could be that they are lacking respect for themselves and for the other person too, right? But my question is, why do you need validation? Period. Why? Why do you need validation? I mean, we know women are the ones who seek validation all the time. But you can try to dig deep inside and explain to her where you are coming from. I mean to say that emotionally open up with her and explain why you felt the need to cheat, right? Hopefully, you are not doing it again, right? You deal with a girl that knows her value and that you really, still want to be with, and like cheating was a mistake that you are pretty sure you are not going to do again and still want to be with her. I think that what you need to do is just what I've stated. You need to be an open book at this point. And if that is not who you are going to have to be like that, because the girl is not going to take you back if she feels there is still a chance for you to go and do that mess again. All right. I hope you know the type of woman you are dealing with and you can hopefully apply this accordingly. My name is Sarkdad. I'm happy to come your way and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.